Hey guys, how's it going? I made a video and then I forgot to post it. And in the video, I was like, "Hey guys, I'm getting some dental work done." Turns out, I don't need to take my wisdom tooth out because it's growing in perfectly fine. It's got enough room. Doesn't seem like it's gonna hit anything. The pain I'm feeling is that I had 4 lovely cavities forming, and basically, it's when it's coming out, it's erupting. Isn't that a nice word? Your tooth's erupting. That's why you're having so much pain. That's basically why I'm like, oh, half the time when I eat and stuff. Turns out I also grind my teeth. That I knew already, but it is the reason why when I eat food, it sounds like I'm eating a bunch of rocks. It's like, and you're like, whoa there, you dislocating your jaw there? That piece of bacon doesn't need to be eaten that ferociously that you need to be, dislocating jaws. But that is one of the reasons why I had to go to the doctor. So I got my cavities filled. And they're good. They were level 1, so they weren't that bad. They were just kind of like little bumps that were hurting me, and had I not gone to the doctor and taken steps to getting them filled, they would have eventually gone into big old cavities that would have required me to go numb and drilling to be done and a lot of complicated stuff. So for my first cavities, they weren't that bad. So yay! My mouth is great. I'm also wearing like an orange top, which if you know me, I don't wear colors. So this semester's just been me wearing colors, which is weird. It's not even semester. The beginning of this year apparently is colors, as well as saving and eating healthy, which didn't start very well because me and my mom just got back from McDonald's, so probably not gonna eat for the rest of the day just to make up for those ridiculous calories I ate. I think deluxe breakfast has like 1,000 and 1,100 calories. So whoops. I will, however, have coffee because coffee is the best. I love that it doesn't have any calories, which means I get to drink it all the time I want. In that same creepy face. I don't know how to hold the camera, so you guys are just creeping into my forehead. Just eventually will be here. But yeah, I'll hold it like this. I don't have a camera, so I'm being lame and holding my laptop, which I wish you guys could see that it has like a link decal. So I'm gonna try to maneuver this so you guys can see the decal. Oh fuck. I'm trying to think. If I hold it like this, what will you guys see? You guys will just see each other. Shit. Well, I'll just take a picture of it. But it's pretty spiffy. I might say myself, the link is looking great on my laptop. Best. I think like $5.90, best $6 I've spent on the decal. I like it. I have the Triforce. Let's see if you can see that at least on my... No? Okay, I'll just take a picture of it. Like I said, I'm on my laptop because, I don't know, I probably should invest in a smaller camera, like, fuck. I forget what the camera's called, where you basically, unfold it and film stuff. So, okay, well, anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm just making a video versus like having a purpose to it, which is to update you guys. So we have a scholarship that is due tomorrow and I don't have a recommendation letter. So I need to find someone. I emailed my old, not old, man. I had her last semester. I emailed my English teacher and was like, hey, last minute, can you just really write this really fast, please? I don't think it's going to be happening in time. I'm trying to see if maybe my high school English teacher can write me a recommendation letter soon, maybe by tonight. I'm pretty sure she's pretty busy. Okay, worst case scenario, I actually go into work today and beg someone to write me a recommendation letter. One of my, employers whether it be Jill Pry, well, I shouldn't say names, Jill or anyone, really, to write me a letter. I'm scared, you know. I'm scared because I didn't find out about this application until recent. I think I found out the 15th of January, and this is due the 18th. And it just as a general recommendation from someone who knew you academically, which ideally, had I had this like 2 months ago, I would have probably nailed it in the head. But because I did not find out about this in short time, I'm trying to do the best I can. I also have 3 essays that I have to write for this. And the essay prompts go from like, why did you pick this program? How will it advance you academically, for career-wise, future-wise? What is this program basically going to do for you? And I think I did a pretty good job explaining how my goal is to work for the BBC as a screenwriter, and choosing the opportunity to go to England, hopefully London. I get a sense of what it's like, what the people like, what they like to see on television, and how I can incorporate my creativity into it. Look at me being all professional over here. And the next prompt is asking me how I'm willing to give back to the community, to the host family, to the host school after this program, which is, I think, the hardest question, because you go in there like, this is for me, versus this is asking you, well, what can you do for them in return? Which is a generally good question. What am I willing to do for them? And I'm willing to go and tutor state schools if that's what I need to do in the meantime, to give back. If I've learned this much knowledge, why not give the kids there the same opportunity to learn something new through a person? Whether, you know, they might want to come to America, so I'd be like, well, you guys should really invest that. So teach them like what no one taught me, and what I'm learning on this journey, basically, is what I think would be good. And helping as much as I can with the school. If they need fundraising, fuck it, I'll like bake, you know, do as much as I can to give back and, you know, promote the school or the program, things like that. And then the third question was like, as a minority, how do you feel you are represented, or how are you going to represent the minority that you are in a different situation? And I think the minority was like male, you know, obviously transgendered if there's any gay, you know, applicants, things like that, people like that, you know, that happen to be a minority, even in a country that you know, focuses so much on freedom and equality. They are a minority, and it's sad, you know, but it's not reason to feel like you are hindered and use that as like, you know, it's the fault that I'm, you know, blame it as an excuse, use it as an excuse to limit yourself. I never did that. I don't know, maybe that's just me. You might also say you don't look like a minority, so that's why you've never encountered it. But there's times where I feel like I'm a minority. You know, people look at my name and they're like, you're Hispanic. We're gonna have low standards for you or something. And it shouldn't be like that. You know, for that essay, I think I'm gonna kick some ass and be like, I'm a minority, but I'm gonna kick you in the face if you bring it up. Basically. And then there's the, what's it called, Gilman application that I have to finish also. That's 2 essays. That's due until March, which is great. But I don't need a recommendation letter. I just need my transcripts. And I'm like looking at my GPA like, why couldn't you be a 3.0? It's a 2.8. My major GPA is a 3.1, which is okay. I look at that 4.0 like, when will I have you? My closest I've gone is a 3.92. I was like, really? Really? Just gonna give it to me? Goddamn A-. If you ever wonder why A- suck, that's why. When you have a 3.9, you'll know. It could have been a 4.0. We could have had it all. But she had to give me an A-. Whatever. I'm looking at the clock like it's 9 minutes. But that's my update for the day. I also start school this Tuesday, and I'm not ready because I have picked myself in a situation where I have about 4 English classes that are upper division. Oh God, how am I going to do that? Like, honestly, that's critical thinking. No, critical theories on English. That's modern theory. Okay. Modern British, I'm sorry, I'm rearranging my seat. That's, okay. Modern British literature, critical theories, erotic literature, because they're not going to take Shakespeare. There's another one. Jesus Christ. Oh, intro to expository writing, and then we have anthropology of linguistics and my GeoLab. So that's it. But those 4 English classes are really, you go to rate my professor and they're like, gives a lot of work. So I'm basically going to be living in a nutshell. In a little hermit crab that just curls up like that. It doesn't come out. It's really sad. My tattoo is so dry because my skin's really dry. Like, That's what I show you guys. Did you see? Did you see how dry my skin is? I don't know if you can tell how ridiculously dry. Oh, you lighten that rubber band. But, my tattoo is pretty dry. It's kind of sad that I don't know how to present this to you guys without it being stupid. There you go. If you guys can figure that out, you guys get 10 rubies. You know, I think that's it. That covers most of it. Besides me having to finish 5 essays. Technically 4, because I'm done with the first one. To do before school starts. And then I'm going to be reading so much. Oh my god. And I have to start my Etsy line. Am I doing too much, human beings? I feel like I'm spreading myself too thin. Or maybe I can do this. I'm just psyching myself out. So I'm probably going to say, yeah, I'm going to kick some ass. I'm just not going to be having a social life. So this will be my social life. You guys will be keeping me sane somehow. Tears. Okay. That's it. That's a wrap up because if we go past 12, I'm screwed. Oh, 15 minutes. Jesus. Okay. We're at 12. Bye, you guys. See you later, alligators.